we're going to talk about, so we're going to get into that. So that was just off the top that we wanted to just break into real quick. But what's the first official topic of the week?
So from MsMojo, on their YouTube channel, they released the top 10 shocking things that came out of the Meghan and Harry interview with Oprah. The countdown included the limited knowledge of the monarchy, with Meghan confessing she did not feel she needed to Google Harry, big reveal of a secret wedding, and the sex of their new baby. Harry's confessions of feeling trapped as Meghan revealed that she did everything she could to make the family proud, and a discussion of their finances and more. So we're chatting, what do you think of the interview? And obviously we want to know what you all thought as well in the comments.
I'll start with you. What did you think? Did you catch up to those 10?
I caught up. I didn't sit and watch it all, and it was kind of weirdly hard to find, anything beyond the old clips, but I caught up on sort of the big stuff.
Right.
I mean, obviously just a lot of very, very concerning.
Whose side are you on? Are you on Team Royal Family or are you on Team Meghan and Harry?
Oh, obviously I'm Team Meghan and Harry.
Yeah, America.
Who's gonna come into that? I mean, I guess people are.
A lot of people from England are siding with the monarchy. It's weird. A lot of people.
No, I just feel however you feel about the monarchy, it's just some of the, just on a human level. When someone brought up too, someone said this just feels like revenge, like Harry's revenge for what they did to his mother. Imagine you're Harry, and after what happened to Princess Diana, that's your mother, and that happens to your mom when you are so young still, and you get put through hell, and then you find love, and then your wife gets put through this hell that she's describing of being, she talked in the interview about being suicidal and being told that being told they don't believe her, and then being told you can't seek help because it reflects badly on us. Just having this institution that you were born into consistently ruining your happiness and ruining, the people you care most about. Obviously I'm Team Harry and Meghan, and honestly, I think good for them for breaking away from this. It will be interesting to see what happens to the royal family, in the coming years and decades, just as a result of sort of beginning this split. So I know I don't follow the monarchy incredibly closely as an American, but I don't know. I think it's pretty brave of them just to step up and be like, this is not okay.
Yeah.
But I know you will support the good Queen Elizabeth above all.
I love the crown, but no, when I first heard about this story, I thought it's okay. Meghan and Harry have only been married for 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, it hasn't been
a year and a half, really. So that first, when they did their interview, when the news of their interview was about to come out, the first thing that came from the monarchy was that, Meghan is a bully. She's very rude to the staff or the people here at the palace. I'm like, really? That's your attack? Because you cannot convince me that all the years of everything that the staff and the people of England have been through, dealing with what's been going on with Princess Diana, with Charles, with the Queen herself, her sister, everything, all these things. I look, like you said, I watched The Crown, and I know it's loosely based on what really happened, but there's a lot of truth in it. And so you cannot convince me that the year and a half that Meghan has been a part of the family, and let's say Meghan is a bully. Even though everybody she's worked with, that Hollywood came to her defense quick. But let's for the sake of argument.
Yeah, that's true. If she was a bully, there'd be enough people.
Enough people. But let's just say for the sake of argument that she was. Compare anything that she did or said in the year that she's been a part of the monarchy. Compare that to to Charles, to Harry, to the Queen. The decades of dealing with their stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, that people have been fired or let go, or there's been scandals and things like that. There's no comparison. But they were quick to try to do damage control and throw her under the bus. And then you want to try to tell me that there isn't a little bit of racism there?
Yeah.
I'm convinced that the tides are they know, they feel it. They see that it's shifting in this favor. They know they can't spin it, and they had an opportunity to just like come together and embrace her. And
actually, and I feel like Meghan maybe even said, like, this is kind of a chance for the monarchy to look a little more like the demographic, to represent a little more accurately that, England is more diverse, that it is, and it could have been if they had handled this with any grace or any, tact, it could have been a pretty solid way to sort of bring the monarchy into the 21st century.
Yeah. Oh, they've had plenty of chances of that. There's been a lot of people
they're not going to change, but it's just like such a nail in the coffin of like, and doing this split, and even just finding out things like, because as a little girl, you have the like, oh, but if I was a princess in the fairy tale wedding, and she's such a, like, even just the difference between like Kate Middleton's like that wedding and then like this one, where you find out like we were married, we were just doing this because we knew we had to.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed with that, because Kate Middleton seemed like she was, because when she got married, they looked at her as like she was a commoner and things like that. So I felt like she would be the voice of reason, or would really, because I think Meghan. I thought Meghan and her were gonna have a good relationship, but she kind of, now it feels like she kind of fell into it, and she was like, now that she's that princess and one day could probably be queen. I feel like she just joined the ranks and just circled the wagons against Harry, and again, it's sad because Harry and his brother, they knew what their mom went through.
Yeah.
And she died because of it. And just even how the Queen acted after Diana died. How the people of England were like, we need to see emotion or something from you. And she refused. She was like, no, I'm not going to be emotional. I'm only going to, I have to act the way a queen acts. And that's fine. I mean that's what she felt was right at the time. But for a fact how the monarchy can be. Yeah. So when Meghan says, I was suicidal, or I had issues with the way things were, I didn't think that it was that bad, I can believe it. I can believe her.
Yeah, no, I mean, you look at the track records, it's like, this makes more sense. What she's saying makes more sense than any this woman's a bully, and we're just now hearing about it. But I guess that's our American perspective based on what we remember from The Crown. And
Americans are going to, look, even like people who are like, even Americans who are against her or don't care about her, I feel like we're going to back her up, because it's like, hold on. Like, this is an American. You're not going to treat one of our own like this way. So, look, if anything can prove that what the monarchy did was wrong, here it is. When they pulled the security detail from them on day one, when they were like, hey, we're not going to play the game with you guys anymore. We're going to step down from that whole, the monarchy a little bit. And then they pulled their security away from them within days. That to me tells me everything I need to know. Meghan and Harry's children, whether they're going to be king or not, doesn't matter. They are still royal blood. Mm-hmm. And you pull the security away from them.
Yeah.
For what reason? It made no sense.
Yeah, no, it's all kind of a mess
they didn't do that to other family members who did the same things that they're doing. They didn't do that to them. Mm-hmm. If you watch The Crown, there's uncles and things of the Queen who one uncle left the monarchy, married an American, lives in America. Their security detail wasn't taken away and things like that. So it's like there's no explanation of why they they cut ties and cut security. This is a duchess who has a child who has two now one child, but another one on the way, where people would want to do them harm just because they're, of that family. Why pull the security away from them? That to me told me everything I needed to know.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, like I said, all kind of a messy situation, and it seemed like people are definitely interested in hearing their side of the story. So,
and we'll talk about it more on the After Dark segment of it, because there's a lot more that came out of it, but we'll talk about that a little bit more later.
So make sure you what is that, Patreon? Head to Patreon for that bonus content.
The member section of YouTube.
Yeah. Sweet membership content.
But let me know, guys, what you guys think about what's going on with the monarchy. Are you team Elizabeth or you team Harry? Let us know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it a little bit more on We Got Your Mail. Real quick, let's see. Meghan Markle moving to California is calculated. The Meghan Markle Prince Harry divorce will be epic. I don't think so. From plasma compression, I don't think they're gonna be divorced. I genuinely think. I
feel like it's a good sign that he's standing by her enough to be like, this is not okay. We're leaving.
And only based on what I've seen from the TV show The Crown. Charles had issues with Elizabeth's popularity and fame, and the same thing could be said about Meghan. She could technically, kind of in a small way, is the new Princess Diana. I mean, if Harry wanted, Harry could be jealous but I don't see that. I don't see him making that vibe at all. I don't see those vibes from that his father made with his mom. I feel, me personally, I see that he really supports her. And I think they really are gonna make it, and it looks like a me against or not me, a them against the world kind of a thing. But I think they're holding strong. That's just me. That's what I feel. But let us know what you guys think about it. Keep talking about it, and maybe we'll talk about it some more on our Q&A We Got Your Mail segment.
If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and please drop a like on this video. It really does help us. Also, don't forget you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a single review, react, why is that trending, or We Got Your Mail.